chat.
Hey guys, what's up? So we have a new update on Advanced Server and it's patch 1.6.16. First on our list is Fanny. The developers lowered the energy requirement for her first skill by 7 points. Sounds good, right? But don't get your hopes up yet, because they also fixed a long time bug about the cost of energy during flight. And because of this, she will now regenerate less energy when hitting multiple heroes just like this. As you can see, the advanced server version has less energy after a wall spam. But if you're going against a single target, you get more energy just like this. So I guess she's better when against a single target. What can Fanny users say about this change? Next is the nerf on Lancelot. They increased the mana requirement in the early game for his first and second skill. This will make him buff dependent at the early stage. The mana requirement at late game is lowered, which is quite useless since by then, he already has built items for mana regen. So maybe you should start invading Lancelot's jungle after this update. Next is the nerf on X-Board. His first skill will no longer inflict slow effect when the temperature of the target has reached the limit. Is it time to say goodbye to X-Board jungler? Next is the nerf on Saber. His passive skill now has a weaker effect in the early game. They lowered the armor reduction in the early levels, but it remains the same at late game. In exchange, they increase his HP growth by 15 points. So weaker damage in the early game, but more HP at late. Next is Granger. They adjusted the buff they gave last week on his first skill. Removed the 25% damage on jungle creeps and replaced it with a flat 50 points of damage. This improves his early jungling but not so much at late game. Next is the nerf on Tigreal. They adjusted his HP and physical defense stats by lowering their base and increasing their growth. It means his early game now has less defense and HP, but he becomes tankier at late game. Next is the buff on Kagura. They increased the base damage of her first skill, and the new skill indicator is here to stay. Is it really distracting? Next is the increased damage of Matilda's first skill. They added 10 points on all levels. Next is the buff on Phoveus, plus 40 points of damage on his ultimate. Next is the buff on 1-1. They added 20 points of damage